Hi guys, welcome to my new video. If you're here by any chance, congratulations. That means that your algorithm is completely cooked because I usually have 0 views on my old videos. So if you're here by any chance, I don't know what you're doing with your life, but congratulations. Just to quickly introduce myself, I am a day trader. I trade liquidity concepts together with ICT and all this popular stuff that everybody else is trading. Today I'm gonna go over the Bitcoin long that I took today, and I'm gonna go show you the gold long that I didn't take because I was too late, but it was a good opportunity, so you can just see what's the mindset behind the trades that I usually take. So let's get to the charts. Just for your information, we're here on Bitcoin, and as you can see, the price has been chopping for a while, but my bias is bullish because I am sure that we're gonna take this liquidity here that I marked with the black line, because as you can see there is like a order block here that we reacted multiple times, and we left kind of equal highs here, so there is a lot of liquidity above this black line. So as you can see, we are heading towards that price. If you watched my video from yesterday, which I'm sure you didn't because I had 0 views, I took a long as well day before and I was explaining it yesterday, and today is kind of a continuation from that video. So what happened in that video, there was a fair value gap here that I marked. Let me see, bearish fair value gap, and I took long from somewhere here until there. And then I said in yesterday's video that there is some internal liquidity that has to be taken if we are going to go higher, which happened today. So there is liquidity here. We have equal lows here. And then when we took that liquidity, we shoot up. And then what happened? As you can see, there is a bunch of relatively equal highs here stacked on top of each other. So here 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And then if I switch on the indicator here for the sessions, you will see that the New York session from the day before, the Asian session, the London session, and the New York session again left all relatively equal highs, which is a bunch of liquidity on the top. And for me, that's the future target. So what happened today when the price took this low, shoot up, left at relatively equal highs, and then went down again? For me, when the low is taken and then we go in the opposite direction, for me that means that we are leaving the order block in this area here. So for me, I'm marking this order block. Usually I put it yellow. And then what happened today? Pay attention to this. So when we came back down, we reacted off of this area and we had a little reaction here, and then we went down and we took this low here. Now what is this low gonna do? This low is gonna induce sellers, because now the sellers are gonna be like, oh, we're taking lows, now we're gonna be bearish, right? So they're gonna open short here, right? So we're gonna put here sellers induced. When the sellers are induced, now we can go long. So now we can take their stop losses and we can continue and target all these relatively equal highs that are stacked on top of each other, as I said already. So what did I do today? I was waiting for the Asian session to finish, because Asian session was doing, for example, nothing, as Kylian Mbappe would say. So when the New York opened, I had like this area here, which I marked as a change in the state of the delivery. And as soon as we broke this line here, I took a long here. My stop loss was here, and then of course I was targeting this areas here, as I said, which is like 1, 2, 3, which is very good. Usually go for 1 to 2s, but today was 1 to 3. Why I was so confident about this trade again? Because we had here sellers are induced, which means that the liquidity is swept. We have a liquidity block here, which we reacted from. We went up, we had a change in the state of delivery, we closed above that, and then what else you want to wait? Like, how many more confirmations you need to open long? Now, to be honest, I could have held the trade longer. I didn't, because I was already happy with the profit, but honestly there was no reason for me to close here. Usually I don't close trades, there is no reason for it. Like usually I'm just moving my stop loss like higher and higher, but today I just put the take profit here and I was in the gym. I didn't even expect London session to do all of this, to be honest. I was waiting for New York, but look how bullish was the London session. Literally took the whole trade happened like maybe 2 to 3 hours. And then the other trade, which was much better, was the gold trade, which I didn't take unfortunately, but it gave me so much confidence for a Bitcoin trade because this gold trade happened first. So I was kind of expecting for Bitcoin to do the same thing. So what happened today is, let me just see, this is 2 hours, sorry. So here, what happened today is pretty much literally the same thing as happened on Bitcoin. So we had this low here that we swept, boom. After this low was swept, we had a little reaction. Now, again, this area for me is gonna be a liquidity block, so like this. And then we went up. What did we do here? We induced buyers. When the price broke this level here, this is a sign for buyers to go long. Then what did the market do? It went below these lows and then trapped the buyers, because the buyers that were taking long here, the ones that were breakout traders, they were taking longs here, they were putting their stop losses below this low. So now what's the market gonna do? Induce them, trap them, and now we can go higher. So again, here, as soon as we go back up here, this is a change instead of delivery. And then on top of that, there was one more confluence, which is a trend line. Look at this. Like this trade was literally perfect. Like I'm so pissed that I didn't take it because I don't know why. Like what time was this? I think it was early morning probably. Yeah, I was sleeping. So as you can see, we broke this trend line, we retested it, and then we went up. If you don't train trend lines, who cares? Doesn't matter. So we went down, trapped the buyers, and then we went up. You can ask yourself literally, if the buyers were induced here and the buyers were trapped, why the fuck would the price go up again if it wants to sell? Like if the price wanted to go lower from here, like why the fuck would price induce buyers, trap buyers, and then go back up? Like there's no reason. Literally it induced buyers already, it had enough liquidity to go down, so it didn't happen. So this was like super bullish. And then which area you gonna target? You could target this area here if you're not comfortable with holding trades for too long. This was already 1 to 2, I think. If you opened here, your stop loss of course is gonna go below this low here, and then this is gonna be 1 to 2, 1.74. And then the second one is gonna be liquidity on top of this thing here. And as you can see, we ran it today. And this is probably like 1, 2, 3 point something. What is it? 1, 2, 3 point, whatever, I'm blind. So anyway, this is the second trade for today. So as you can see, liquidity is everything. You just have to wait for buyers or sellers to be induced, and then you just pay attention to what market is going to do. Like here, buyers induced, buyers trapped, now we can buy. Because the point of all this thing is to take out the early buyers or the early sellers from the market. And then in this Bitcoin trade as well, literally same thing. Like when I saw this, I just went to the Bitcoin because it was lagging like maybe a few hours after. Literally the same setup. Took liquidity here, went up, relatively equal highs, went down, induced buyers, trapped buyers, reacted off on this liquidity block, and boom, go for these highs. And literally like this is 1 to 2, this is 1 to 3, and you are done for the day, even down for a week if you have a good risk management. So yeah, I hope you learned something from this video. I don't really put much effort into these videos, as you can see, because I have 0 views. I'm just waiting for one video to blow up, and then I'm gonna kind of organize it a little bit more. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please ask me in the comments, and hope you have a great day.